name is Billy Weir. I'm a cutting horse trainer here in Rutledge, Georgia, and today we're going to talk a little bit about cutting a cow. In a show situation, you'll have somebody settle the cattle, and we'll sit and watch the cattle as they're settled, and we'll try to pick out a cow that'll suit your horse. If you have a horse that's got a lot of run and a lot of stop, you may pick out a little faster cow that'll actually suit your horse's attributes. You may have a horse that's got a really pretty in the middle and it's got a lot of draw and a lot of pretty stuff. You may cut a slower cow. But it all depends on each horse and also each rider. If you have a really green rider, you may not want to cut something quite so fast. You may cut a slower cow that they'll be more comfortable with. There's two different ways you can cut a cow. You can cut an individual cow or you can cut shape. If you cut an individual cow, we'll have a cow actually picked out and you'll cut that certain cow. Cutting shape just means cutting the last cow that's standing on top. The cattle usually roll one way or the other, and the last cow in the very back is that'll be cutting shape. And I'm going to walk down here and demonstrate both ways. I'm going to cut shape first. In a show situation, you'll have two people in the corner to help you cut your cows, and you'll have two people out front to help bring them back. You want to walk down here in a slow, controlled manner. I'll step into these cattle and they'll start to walk away from me. As soon as they start moving, I'm going to start looking for a cow that kind of wants to get in a good position. Like I said, this time I'm going to cut shape, which is going to be the last cow standing up on top. I want to get up away from these cows far enough so I won't disturb them. There's a cow standing up here, standing right dead in the center, and I'm going to get my hand down. And that's a good example of cutting a cow, cutting shape. This cow's under control when we cut it. This cow is standing still, which means I can quit it legally and go cut another cow. You can quit a cow when either it's facing away from you or when all 4 feet are standing on the ground. The other way is to cut an individual cow. These are all pretty similar, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this gray cow. Everything else in here is black, I think. What I'm thinking when I want to cut this cow is I want to put that cow in position on the outside of this herd just as soon as I walk in. That'll be in the best place for me to cut it clean and in control. I want to be really calm and quiet walking up through here. I'm going to keep positioning this cow towards the outside. It's kind of in a tough spot right now. I'm going to get a little bit aggressive here. Get my hand down. And that's a good example of cutting a particular cow. Cutting a cow is one of the most important things you'll do when showing a cutting horse. It'll show you, judge, that you're confident in cutting a cow, and that's what starts out your run, showing a cutting horse. How well you cut your cows will go a long ways in determining how well you'll score. And we hope you've learned a little more about cutting horses. Thank you very much.